What's up, y'all? Y'all already know the vibes, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for another reading, but to be honest, I'm kind of scared. Like, I'm not scared. I just really don't know what's to happen, or what it is to say. I don't even know what kind of reading this is going to be, but I'm really excited because there's a new moon in Scorpio tomorrow. It's also a 111 portal, which is a lot of like intentional energy, a lot of motivation towards the things that you want to see in the future. But the thing I've learned in all of my phases of life is when you manifest, you create more towers for yourself in a way. Yeah, you can have things the way you want them. But maybe the things that you want are exactly what you should stay away from. Clock it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, you may want a certain person, you may want a certain energy or a certain kind of somebody to just be there for you that's, you know, let's say aesthetically pleasing. You know, you want somebody 111 on the clock. You want somebody to be there that you love to look at all day. But what if that one person that fits your exact description is going to bring you through every single flame that hell has to offer? Then what are you going to do? You're going to blame God, huh? All because it's that tower moment, because you have a plan for your life, and that plan you not refuse, but you manifest, and you think is going to go one way because you know you're going to get everything you want. You know, so I don't know. I'm just thinking about that. Maybe this is just a deep dive, but to be honest, I don't know about manifesting. Like, I don't know if I want to manifest anything. Like, I want to manifest the things that are for me. I want to manifest the things that are stuck on its way to me to go ahead and unblock, you know? But as far as like, I want $1 million by tomorrow, I've learned my lesson in that, because it's yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, my spirit team got me, and whatever I want, I'm gonna get. So if I say I want certain things, I gotta be okay with, you know, doing certain things. I gotta be okay with not being seen. You know, if I say I want to manifest 10K by tomorrow, I'm signing up for the cartel. You know, so you gotta be careful, because the spirits that you talk to, like, they want what's best for you, I'd hope. The spirits that you have around and that you're talking to you, at least by this phase right now, in phase 3 in our lives. If you're watching this video, if you're in another phase in your life, that's fine. But if you are not sure if the spirit you're talking to is for you, you need to do a cleanse and go deeper into your ancestral history to truly understand what it is that entity is feeding off, so you can change it. For example, suppose it is alcohol. Suppose you have a little thing with alcohol, you know, and you love alcohol, but sometimes when you drink alcohol, you do a little too much. And that energy, that entity that drives you to drink alcohol may only present itself maybe once a month or once every week. But at the end of the day, when it does come, it messes up your life in a way. You know, nothing comes great from it. You don't remember, and it's cloudy, and now it's affecting you, and, you know, it's affecting your friendships, and now you can't go a week without it. And, you know, you just have to truly think about certain things, especially when you cross over to the spiritual side and you want to learn more and you want to protect yourself more. Sometimes we protect ourselves from ourselves so much that we have to isolate, and that's why people say you're going through psychosis or you're going crazy. But no, once you get to a certain point in spirituality and God gives you that gift of knowledge to know that everybody on this earth is actually in prison, then you start giving mother suckers some grace. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you also have to loop that back around. Okay, well, I'm here too. What did I do? You know, it's like a 444 in the clock. It's like a constant cycle of forgive yourself, forgive others, love yourself, love others. You know, sometimes you gotta forget other people first to forget that memory within you. You know, like I don't know, it's a constant cycle, it's a constant battle. And I've learned that in my phases, that sometimes it's the energies and it's the entities and it's the ancestors that I pay homage to, or that I invite into my energy all the time, and really they're not for me. Okay? They got me doing things that I truly do not want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not things that I don't want to do, but it's just like, why is my spirit telling me I need to do this? And I just don't understand. But you have that blind faith and knowing that everything's going to be okay regardless. It may not look like that as you're going through it, but when you get to the end of whatever journey you're headed towards, you know, with that entity, then you're going to say, okay, this was needed to be pointed out, you know? But sometimes, like, in the spiritual community, we super heal in a way, and we don't want nobody, like, talking to us but our ancestors. And sometimes we be needing those other humans and those other prisoners to ground us and bring us back to earth, and to remember, yo, you ain't different. Ain't nothing different about you. You know, we all here. And y'all be taking it so personally, like, oh, I'm very different, I'm loved, I'm unique, I'm a star. Yeah, in prison, boo. You know, and I'm not even trying to be rude or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, honestly, the freaking truth. Like, you are not better than another, because at the end of the day, we're still going to end up with bones and dirt, and our spirit is still going to have to either come back or face those gates, you know? So, like, there's literally nothing different. Nothing. The only thing different is your heart, and what you do, and what you do with these powers, and what you do with these manifestations, that's truly going to set you out from the rest. Like I said, if I were to manifest $1 million by tomorrow, my spirit would want me to sign up for the cartel. Are y'all catching my drift? But yes, I used to manifest by plane all the time, and I was on a plane at least once or twice every month. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing the dang thing, but I was manifesting big tokens. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I want to heal the collective. I want to heal hearts, because I was going through so much at the time. I was like, I want to do because I almost died for real. So it's like, I want to do everything that aligns with my purpose. I want to do my life purpose. And I got dragged by my ankle, okay, for at least the past 2 years, you know? And the whole time I'm like, yo, why is this happening to me? I don't understand. First off, the first thing I manifested, or the first thing I did, I was doing ancestral work, and I set up my altar. You know, altar work is the most important, because that's how you're going to communicate. I set up my altar. Child, I put the wrong person on my altar. The whole family yelling at me. Okay, I understood that. You know, that I heard, get her out of here. You know, took her off. Cool. But then I had to realize I'm a mixed child. I have an African American side, or African side, Indian side, or Native American side. And then I have an Indian side, you know, East Indian. So they had to get along, you know, they had to mend that bloodline, especially like with my parents, my mom being a Libra, her having the strength to sit here and deal with this in this lifetime, and my dad being a Libra, him bringing out that balance, bringing up all that trauma to my mother's bloodline to sit here and solve it, you know? So here I am, not understanding what's going on, all because what? I'm manifesting. And it's just like, this is a lot. I'm very grateful that I did, guys. I'm very grateful that I manifested to have a life of peace, a life of love, and to shine. But y'all, like, my house gone, my car gone, my job's gone. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I was about to get married. Like, my love life is in shambles. You know what I'm saying? Like, But it's all supposed to be like that. I guess when I manifested true love and I manifested a life that was worth living and a life that I was going to be able to serve God's people as well as love on myself, to get to my next phase in life, to my divine counterpart to come in and things like that, everything had to fall. And that's so scary. That's so scary to think everything had to literally fall just for me to get back on track in life. 10:10 on the clock. Do you hear what I'm saying? Just for me to go back to read my palms. I was just telling my homegirl that today because I told her she should read palms. But like, our palms already say, you know, what our map. When we came to this earth, we designed our palms to sit here and tell us how we wanted our lives to go. So because I was all the way over here, I needed to start from sub-zero to get right back on track to my palm. You know, that's so crazy. And I just think it's because manifestation, we see things in this world and God's gonna watch us like hawks. Like, what are you manifesting now? You know, like, what is it more that you want, and why aren't you grateful for what you have? And sometimes it depends on the person, you know, because there are situations that are really messed up. There are situations that are really messed up, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have a testimony. You know, there's something to be grateful for. Yeah, okay, we had terrible childhoods, I understand that, but guess what? You're not the only one that had a terrible childhood. So suppose later in life, you know what I'm saying, you manifest community, you manifest true love, you manifest being able to heal from certain situations, being able to heal others from situations, you know what I'm saying, breaking the generational curse within your bloodline. Now that's the kind of things that I want to hear changing as far as manifesting, you know, being that hierophant, being that spiritual guider, that person that's going to stand up and say, look, I manifest for the greater good. I manifest for the black people to get their reparations. Can I get an amen? Okay, period. I manifest for the right person to be in offices, not just president, but the ones that sit in the chairs. You know what I'm saying? The ones that make the decisions. You know, just that kind of manifestation. Imagine how we will change the world if all of us as a collective band together and manifest something for the lost people. Suppose every spiritual person, every manifester, every chosen one sits there and manifests on a certain moon. Hey, I think that on the next new moon in Libra, we should manifest that blah, 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 blah. Imagine what will happen. Imagine what will happen. I think everybody gonna start being confused, you know, because if we can truly manifest whatever we want, then let's manifest together. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we gotta hold hands and dance in a circle, but it's definitely worth getting some people together and saying, hey, I enjoy your energy. Let's make a community. But I don't know. I think people are too comfortable in their lives right now. People, you know, so especially like the famous people that are already like tarot, you know, like, or not even tarot, just like in the spiritual community, the people that already make money off of this kind of thing. I feel like they're already set in stone in their things, you know. You buy their jewelry or their crystals, and they give you readings and things like that, and they're really cool on their effects and on YouTube and stuff like that. But what are they doing for the community besides charging them for what God gave them? That's why I say manifesting it's not a trap, but it's like God's going to watch you like a hawk, because I want to see what you're willing to do. I want to see what you manifest for yourself and the others that come to you. So if God were to watch me, because I'm the type of person to believe that judgment day is every day, if God were to watch me, I manifested for all y'all to be cool, calm, and collected, you know. Now, unfortunately, like I said, with them tower moments, y'all might not make it. I might realize later down the line when I'm like 42, yo, the world is fucked. And that's okay. That's my tower moment. And I needed to hear that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a great idea though. What if we're selling ourselves short and the whole purpose is to band together? You know, one band, one sound. I manifest under this new moon that X, Y, and Z is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's justifiable. You grab your best shooter, you know what I'm saying? Your best manifester, and I'm gonna grab mine. And guess what? Every new moon, we're gonna get on the phone and we're gonna manifest. Because let me break it down actually, because it's not even a tarot reading. This is a deep dive because the Christian community, okay, boom, Christian community, they'll sit there, they'll be on them 6 a.m. morning prayer calls. You know what I'm saying? They may not be in the church, but they are waking up and manifesting in their own way. Boom, the Muslim community, don't they all pray together? You know, and sometimes they go to the I don't want to be disrespectful, but they go to these things and they pray together. No? Same thing as the Chinese culture or the Indian culture. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there is no black people spiritual culture. And if you're not black, this is informative. There is no culture for us. So you know what? So white people, sometimes they got the Jews and all that, and they got different regions of where they're from, but we were literally stolen, if not tricked out of our seat, you know? So we really don't know where we come from and what culture we're supposed to do, and spiritually what we're supposed to follow. So suppose we manifest to get back home before 1619. And the chosen ones, the 4,400, gather together, you know, and we manifest under each moon. And I guess we're doing that, but we're doing that in our individual lives. But let's manifest towards the collective. Because suppose I can't do it all by myself, y'all. I'm going to need some help. You know what I'm saying? First off, I want to heal STDs. Definitely want to heal STDs because I feel like some of them was man-made anyway. It don't make no sense. It literally makes no sense. I feel like people were literally having sex with things they were not supposed to be having sex with. And that's what created STDs. And that's what got us here. And there should be no reason why it's not treated. If y'all can come up with a COVID-19 vaccination, you know, a couple options of vaccinations too, actually like 3 main ones, decide on funding and then get majority of the country to get vaccinated. Why y'all ain't figure out HIV, AIDS, cancer, memory loss? Like, somebody lying, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's manifest that dark cloud gets revealed. And people are like, oh, I'm scared for my life. Real fate that. It says, fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Period. We're all supposed to be here to change the collective. No? So let's collectively do it. Let's manifest something. I don't know, maybe something. Let me know in the comments what y'all think we should manifest for. This could be like a 2025 project, no lie. Manifest heart healing. You know, manifest that we're all comfortable. Manifest some realistic things, you know, some realistic things. And let's start with the United States first. Because I think we got bigger fish to fry. I'm glad this didn't turn out to be a tarot reading, but it makes sense with the tarot. So, again, I appreciate you guys for holding on to me. If your attention span allows you to watch this whole thing. But I definitely agree. Manifesting a community, but a community for all, not just a community for me, you know? I don't want to be selfish in my healing, because once I crossed over and I passed my judgment day and I passed my test and I was able to move on to the next phase and break out of my cycles 12/12 was the most important. I wish that on everybody. That's a great feeling. You know, I'm glad I left my past situations, because what's headed in my future is much more greater than what I was trying to hold on to. So I wish that on everybody. That's true heart healing, y'all. I'm truly trying to be the best Roscoe Rainbow I could be, you know, because although I am one of many, I can recognize that there's only one human me. So I have to be the best me I can be. All right. Thanks for listening, y'all.